Hi guys, and welcome to yet another video. This video will be talking about how I became a Mets fan. I actually officially became a Mets fan last season, but it's kind of a long story. I mean, my dad used to watch baseball and he used to play baseball like in a local league years and years ago when I was growing up, and we used to always watch baseball games. I mean, he was partial to the Yankees, but we would watch Yankees and Mets games and any other baseball game that was on television. And back then it was all on free television, so you didn't have to pay for it. Now, not how you do now. Anyway, so I always kind of liked baseball. I never played. I could never play. I have horrible sporting abilities. I can't hit a ball, I can't pitch, I can't do any of that. But I still love the sport. But never really went to any games when I was younger. I mean, it's kind of the thing that you take your kid to a baseball game, and it's kind of the American thing to do, but I never went to one. Anyway, over the last couple of years I've been getting more into baseball. Maybe the last 3 years I've been following the Yankees, and I went to a few Yankees games. I actually went in 2005 when my father passed away. I went to my very first Yankees game at the old Yankee Stadium, because my aunt who came in from Puerto Rico was also a big Yankees fan, so I got tickets, we went. It was a good time. It was very expensive. And even back at the old Yankee Stadium, the new Yankee Stadium, forget it. I also went to a couple of Phillies games, and I also went to a couple of Detroit Tiger games. So I've been to different baseball games throughout the league in different states. Phillies actually were pretty cheap. I mean, I remember the seats I was sitting in were pretty much on the field, and they were only like $50, which is actually a little less. I think it was 45 or something. But anyway, it was pretty cheap, I think. I did kind of go to a couple of Yankees games, to the new Yankee Stadium. I went to maybe like 4 games. Loved the venue. Don't like the commute there too much on that 4 or 5 train. It's crazy. It's just expensive. I mean, just going to one game, I remember it was like well over $150. And because it's not because the tickets themselves are that expensive, although they're a little pricier than the Mets, but it's all these silly fees you have to pay Ticketmaster or whatever, and it just winds up you pay more for fees than you use for a ticket. That was the one thing I didn't like about Yankees and supporting them, is it's just too expensive. I couldn't go to it. You know, a 20 ticket package, a 40 ticket package, it just would cost way too much money. And I looked into the pricing each season, and it just was a lot of money. So I decided to then visit Citi Field last summer. So I bought one ticket, and it was reasonably priced. It was not expensive, and the seating area was really good. It was in the Caesars box area. I think I paid like $30 a ticket or something. And it was pretty good seating. I enjoyed the game with my friend, and I instantly was captivated by David Wright and at the time R.A. Dickey, who was the pitcher. Those two guys got me into the sport and into the team. Even though the Mets, as we know, are not the best team, they kind of suck and they can't get their acts together or whatever. But it's fun watching them. It's fun going to Citi Field and just being with a bunch of people that are into them, that go there, and they support the team whether they suck or they don't suck. So that's kind of cool, I think. You know, and tickets are reasonably affordable. I'm not going to say they're cheap, because they're not. I can tell you they're a little more than hockey tickets, and hockey tickets to me are a little expensive. So baseball tickets are more expensive, but it's always cheaper to buy them in a bundle or buy them like in a weekend package or 10 ticket package or whatever they have, because you know you don't have to pay all those stupid fees. But last season what I did is, after that game, I think I had bought one more game, a single ticket, and I went with a friend, and then I decided to just go into a 15 ticket game package, and I bought that mid-season some point, probably around July-ish, August-ish, and I had a bunch of games to go to after then, and that was so much fun. It was great going to all the games. So this season I upgraded to a 40 ticket package, just to see if I would enjoy it as much, and I couldn't possibly do 80 games. That's way too many games, and you know, a percentage of their games are during the day, and you know, generally I would be working during the day, so I wouldn't be able to go there. I also was intrigued by Matt Harvey late last season, and I was excited to see him in the lineups this year, and he's been great. He's been, wow, like him and David Wright and some of the other guys are just, wow. It's just wonderful. But yeah, so that's my short little spiel as to how I became a Mets fan. I have a Mets jersey, and you know, you can see who I root for. But it's interesting though with these jerseys, they're very thin, so you kind of can wear them in the summer, but it's almost like too hot regardless. I mean, it feels like you're wearing a jacket. And if it's like over 80, you probably don't want to wear it unless you have some cool shirt underneath. But anyway, I still have one, so I do wear them on occasion. But I'd rather just go into a t-shirt and shorts and be more comfortable. So if you guys are interested in my content and you enjoy what I have recorded for you, then please feel free to like and share and comment and tell all your friends. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.